day, my fellow humans. Hope y'all are doing good today. Let's set the sense for the day. Let's get the vibes, you know. Hope you're doing good. Do the things that needs to be done. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment as well as the video goes along. If you wanna comment on something. But today what we're gonna be doing is showing some love. This is an appreciation post, if I can consider it that, about Nothando Ngcobo. You probably know her from Uzalo, but I started pretty much knowing her very well from a movie that we shot, One Time Pin. I was actually privileged enough to be a part of the cast where I was the photographer. I actually made like a cameo in the video because the director was actually Siabonga, and I've worked with him in a couple of movies before. So I actually learned a lot from Nothando as she was actually doing her thing. Much respect to her. I'm going to be giving some information in terms of what I saw and what made her actually stand out to me in terms of, okay, I can clearly tell that this person is going places. Much respect to her, because at that point she didn't even have a huge following on social media like Instagram and such. But right now she's like skyrocket. Like, what, I think last time I checked, maybe what, 150 or 160,000 K followers? Not too sure, but the numbers are there. Much respect. One thing that stood out was at one point when she was shooting. Now keep this in mind, she's working, there's Abdul in this movie, there's a big cast, and she's just upcoming, but she's working with these big names. There's others as well. Muzi, I think Muzi edited the film, but at one point she had what is called a sty. You know, always like a little pimple that comes up. It's not really a pimple, but then comes up here with like bacterial infections come up and then forms like a little pimple. Now, in most cases in South Africa, people are known to actually just hire female actress just because of their looks. So I can kind of figure that if a female were to be acting and then something happened to like maybe make her feel bad about her looks, they will lose the confidence to actually perform at their best, especially if they are in the room with giants. That can make you very nervous. But even aside from that, there's what is called continuity. Because let's say we're shooting a scene in this area, like right now in this Royal Palm Hotel, and there's 5 scenes that are going to be shot here, but in the sequence of the movie, one is going to be a scene in the beginning, one is going to be in the middle, and then the end. What most likely going to happen is that we're going to shoot all of those scenes at once. So if at one point you have like that, like a scar or anything, if it's going to fade away throughout the movie, but then we already shot these scenes, it can mess up the continuity. So that's one thing to also be concerned about, which I was running through her mind. I can picture as this happened. But she was able to stay composed. She was panicking a bit, right? Respect. But she was able to still hold her own and actually perform at her best, right? And what they call a sty in Zulu, so you can know what I'm talking about. Disappointing myself. Oh, actually it's called Owosela. Yeah, it's Owosela. So she had that, but she was able to still perform at her best. Actually, wait. My rapper mind just had an idea right now. If I gave your annoying girlfriend money to give me peace of mind, and she gave me head, that means she's a Owosela. Enough about that. So she was actually able to still perform at her best, even though she was compromised in terms of what came up with the infection. But even aside from that, I was looking through even on the other scenes, the way she was able to carry herself, the professionalism, just her dedication to make sure that every line is done to the T. A way of taking the script and basically embodying the character, understanding of the relationship with the director and following through, attitude to not think like she's above there or whatnot. And even after the fame, going to Uzalo and other, big corporations, big film productions, she was still able to remain humble and just consistent in making sure that she's always on par and growing. And just wanted to make sure I made this video to show some respect and appreciation for her, because I feel like a lot of actresses and even actors, dudes, they can learn a lot from her. I'm probably gonna add some clips of her doing her thing here and there. Also probably gonna add the clip of where I was like doing my whole cameo, because I was a photographer in the movie One Time Pin, and she was actually on that scene. So I'll probably link that up here as well.
And there's one thing that I really gotta point out, which is the powers of demonstration, leading by example. And I point this out because recently I released a video on YouTube where I was basically acting, but the main purpose of it, as its title, No Excuses, was because I kept having people asking me, how do I get on these movies and whatnot? Because yeah, I'm photographer, behind the scenes and whatnot, working with Abdul and them. People want to know how to get into the piece of the pot. But what I've always told them is that you have a smartphone. I see you posting. I see you posting selfies and whatnot. You can literally just shoot a video of yourself acting, post it online, and people that actually are looking for actors will see that, see your potential, see your skills. It doesn't matter if the camera is not high quality, as long as you get to show your skills, and then you can find yourself in positions where now you're acting with the big dogs, right? And I was gonna do a video, that no excuse video, I planned to do it long ago, right? And I only got to do it now. And one of the reasons why I actually did it, what motivated me to do it now, was because I saw a couple of videos from Nothando where she was basically showing her skills, showing her potential. And she literally shot it with a phone, not even horizontal like a movie would be. She shot it, I saw this one on Twitter where it's actually vertical. So she was really, really hungry for success and really hungry to actually make it through and show her skills. And it worked. So a lot of people be having excuses saying, I don't have a camera, don't have a ring light, don't have this. Dude, you have a phone. I see you posting selfies. Use that. And another thing that's be circling around rather here in South Africa, is that a lot of these beautiful women in movies and series and our soapies and whatnot, they don't have any acting skills. All they put it out there, is that they're just beautiful, have a body that's actually can be attractive to watch, and they don't really bring anything to the table. And I really want to point that out, that Nothando is not one of those. I admit there are where I'm like also kind of like, really, that person, that role, are we really, because another thing is, like, if you have a lot of people on social media following you, you may end up having a role, we see that. But she's not that. Like, she ticks all the boxes. Like, she's beautiful, she's smart, intelligent, great personality, someone you can hang out with behind the scenes and just have a ball. Like, I know, been there, she's amazing. But she's not there because of her looks, partly, but her talent is right up there. So never undermine her talent just because she looks pretty and you think, nah, she's got to be there because she looks pretty on connections or whatnot. She's really driven, really talented, and you should have that as well. So I say that to say, aside from just giving her flowers, but for others to also be inspired, just like I was also inspired by working with her, that you really can actually make the most with the little that you have if you just put your heart into it. So yeah, that's me with my little motivation word piece. But shout out to her, man. I'll keep I'll keep watching the stuff that she be delivering, supporting her, because she's really raising the flag, South African flag, and I want to see her actually prosper to go far in life, because she's really putting in that work, and I respect that.
Aside from that, what you gotta say about her? Do you like her stuff? What roles would you like to see her in the future? Where do you see her being fit and ranked in South African? Well, not really ranked, because she's still just getting her stuff started, even though she's like big right now. But yeah, show her some love. She's the greatest. She's heading places. Much respect, much love. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Your boy signing out. Peace.
I'm just saying that maybe we should do that. Yeah, because of the